Another big race we followed, and it drew a lot of voters to the polls, was the 4th congressional district race. You may remember the seat became open after Representative Trey Gowdy decided to resign his position. Now, 3 men competed for this job: Republican William Timmons, Democrat Brandon Brown, and American Party candidate Guy Fieri. Timmons has been declared the winner. 7 News anchor Diane Lee is joining us from the Timmons watch party at the Swamp Rabbit CrossFit in Greenville County. I know, Diane, that's a place he owns, and it's a place they had their celebration.
Yeah, it sure has been tonight, though the crowd has certainly died down. Really, most people have gone home here from the Swamp Rabbit CrossFit. And, you know, this has certainly been a night only a half an hour ago when people were just celebrating, when Timmons got up on stage to thank his supporters. And here's a little bit of what he had to say earlier this evening.
And I promise to be everyone's representative. And I will fight to help get our country back on track at the same time. So I'm just excited about the opportunity, and I'm honored to be in this position.
To that end, Timmons held up his cell phone and he said, "I'm going to give out my number to all of my constituents. You can call me any time, of course, whether you're a Republican or Democrat." He really wants to be somebody where his constituents feel that they can reach out to him with any issue. Also, just to put some perspective on what a significant night this is for the 34-year-old, he said that just 6 months ago, he won by only 391 votes in the runoff against Lee Bright. And, you know, that was 60,000 people voting at that point in that Republican runoff. So he was certainly humbled to get a much wider margin of a win this evening and is excited to represent the voters of the 4th Congressional District. Live in Greenville, Diane Lee, 7 News.
Yeah, and you think back to the field of 11 where it all started, Diane. I mean, it really is an incredible thing to get to this moment for him.
It sure is, Amy. You think about it, 11 Republicans that he had to run against, 12 in all, and then 17 candidates total. So it went from a season of the primaries that had more candidates than most primaries do to, of course, down to 1 candidate this evening. And Timmons is excited to be taking over for Trey Gowdy, who he says he's friends with and who he says will help guide him through the beginning of the process of that transition. Amy.
All right, Diane Lee live tonight. Thank you.
Now, Timmons' Democratic opponent for that open seat was Democrat Brandon Brown, who would have made history tonight had he been elected. 7 News' Kirsten Glavin joins us live from his watch party in downtown Greenville. Kirsten.
Yeah, well, Tom, at this point, we did speak with Brandon Brown earlier, who said he was not conceding at that point in time. We did go to him and say that Timmons was giving his victory speech. He said he no longer wanted to do a live interview and did not want to comment. Now, at this point in time, most of the watch party has cleared out. We don't know if Brown is still here or not. We have been looking for him for the past several minutes, but we know that he did not want to officially comment until all votes were in. And earlier today, we did speak with him. He said either way, win or lose, he felt like a winner tonight. He said he had strong support in the polls and he had...
Okay, our Kirsten Glavin reporting tonight from the Brandon Brown watch party.
It's been a remarkable journey getting to listen and talk with the voters. Unbelievable.
That's Guy Fieri in Greenville tonight, the Congressional District 4 American Party candidate, speaking to his supporters this evening. Fieri ran on the listen first ideology that he says currently is lacking in Washington. Now, earlier tonight, Fieri thanked everyone who backed him on this political journey. He says that he's fortunate to have had this opportunity to get on the ballot. He tells 7 News he also wants to re-energize voters. He wanted to do that, and South Carolina turned out in the midterm election.
I'm super excited about that because a lot of times the right to vote is one of our most fundamental and basic rights, and people actually died for that right.